Here we go again, back with part 4 of our Motorsport Manager series. Today we have the Portuguese Grand Prix, but before that we have a few things to go through, which of course happens in every other job. So we have some mail first. Both of our riders are injured, so we should probably not expect anything more than last in the race, so it's going to be even worse than normal, I think. But yeah, this is pretty normal stuff. Neck issues with 2 riders, so both going to be out for 8 weeks, or actually be for the next 2 races as well. Which is really annoying at this point of the season. I would like to see some improvement in my riders, but haven't really done so far. Have a few questions. I'm just taking blame for it, just to get the morale a bit higher, because that's really all I can do right now. So yeah, that's fine. I think the car should be done in about a few weeks. Let's just check it here. Car repair is finished, but that's not really what I care about. I want to care about the improvements of the reliability of, I think, the gearbox we're working at right now. 8 days after the race. Wow, it's taking so long just to finish those 2 gearboxes. Oh well, we can't really do much about it, so there's not really much to do. We have a lot of money, but I think I'll save it for upgrading the factory, so we can just improve these things a lot faster, because right now it's going so slow. I'm actually looking for replacing one of my mechanics just to see if it helps anything on my improving part speeds, because right now I'm really slow. My best mechanic is around 1.5 star. You can just take a look at them here. You can see we have 1.5 star and the best mechanic 1.5 star. Pretty good potential on him though, so I'll keep him for first, and I'll replace this Danish guy Oscar de Verit. It's not a Danish name at all, by the way, but 1.5 star, so we just need, I want just someone with around 2 stars. Maybe this Alien Craverson guy seems okay. We can't really see what his relationship things are yet. We will only get, okay, removes the rest of from the car condition. That's actually pretty fine. Super soft tires way more slowly. It's not really things I like. So we might just see what else we have. What about Carrie Hogan? Titans are 50% faster. Kind of drops slightly slower. I think I like that. She's pretty poor at part fixes though. But as long as we have good reliability, I don't think that will matter too much. So we'll try and get her on a team for the first season here. End of 2017. 26,000. Sign-on fee of around 36. Bonus size. If we finish 10th, if we finish 5th or above, which we will never happen, you'll get 60,000 euros for the next 2 seasons. I don't think we'll get up there in the next 2 seasons anyway. Maybe a few times, and then if that happens, I'll happily pay those money to you anyway. So we'll try and sign her on this contract here, and hopefully she'll be happy with it, because we really need it. But what's really happening right now is of course that we're getting closer to the 8 million euros that we'll need to upgrade our factory, and that'll improve this car production mess. Okay, so we have got a back offer from her, so let's see what she wants. She wants more money, but she's happy with everything else. So I think we'll go up to around cost price 40,000. Was that what we offered before? Okay, I guess we'll go up to 50,000 then. And we'll try that. Everything else should be the same. Okay, I don't know, we were at 35. We'll try 46,000 for now. And I think she would like to accept that, I'm pretty sure of it. So, should be done here on Saturday. And here it is. She has accepted a contract offer. Shall we sign the deal? Yes, I'd like to sign that deal pretty quickly. Hopefully it'll actually make a difference, even though I probably won't. So we'll fire Oscar de Verit. Continue the finances. 100,000 euros is not really a lot compared to our big budget right now. So yeah, we have Carrie Hogan now. I don't think I'll change anything on the improvement parts at all. We had 9 days before, we have 6 days now, so actually 3 days faster. That's quite a bit, honestly, so I'm kind of happy about replacing him now. Caught speeding Evans, +5 markability, that's at least decent enough. Scouting report, Alex Dior, one of the weakest drivers, good potential though, and could be one of the best drivers. So yeah, we have signed. Yeah, that's pretty much all we already knew. But let's see, drivers, that's what I really want to see scouted. We have Dior here. Let's compare him to Evans. So you can see he has better braking, worse cornering, much better smoothness. he can overtake with something that Evans of course can't apparently. Consistency is better, worse adaptability. I think he's about the same in fitness because of course he has -10 fitness right now. Yeah. He's really poor all in all, this guy right now. Feedback, way better, which is something I really like right now. Has some good stats as well. Potential, I couldn't really see that, could I? No, I don't think I could see that at all. So, well, I'll wait for the next two as well before we move anything further on with any of these scouting. A little dilemma here. We'll just keep her morale high by throwing a birthday party to 100,000 euros. It's not going to be the end of the world here. And of course we get a little bit of a discount as well with our financial background. Okay, so we have a few more offers here. We have 2 more scouting sports. Last time we are below average, so she's automatically better than the rest of the rivals because the other guy was low, I think. Good potential though, and she could become one of the better drivers in the championship. Good at adaptability, but struggles with braking. And Lorenzo Mori will be one of the very best drivers. Still has some potential to improve though with his crate. Good at cornering but struggles with braking, so he seems really good then. But we probably can't afford him, I'm guessing. And then some Rogers guy on the other team who wants to leave. That's one of the worst riders I believe anyway. So we have Mori. You can just see how good he is right now. He has a few things that make him worse. This scaredy cat trait. Where it's, yeah, just means he's afraid of doing anything crazy. And he crashed big in Singapore as well. I don't think, oh he is interested in talking, but is it really worth it? I might actually go for this girl instead. He seems better anyway. The driver sponsors will pay you 293,000 for each race they are involved in. That's actually pretty good. I'll try and get her on a team, honestly. Start negotiations. I'll pick her as equal status driver. Up to 125,000, 130, 140 per race. End of 2017. Sign on fee of 210. The good thing about this is as well that she's of course also going to be last in the championship, so she's going to start first, which is going to happen anyway with my riders who are last anyway. And if she gets, we're not going to add a bonus size right now, so let's just see. I don't think she likes this one, but hopefully she'll at least agree to renegotiate at the moment. So let's go to the race now. Don't think she'll answer before the race. So here we are now into the for practice. Of course, both our riders are really pocket racing today. There is wet, red outside, actually lightning as well. It seems that first time I've seen this in this game, but it seems okay. We need wet tires on here immediately, and I will tell that. But we need, first of all, a lot higher downforce. It seems more oversteer compared to understeer as well, and more acceleration as well. I would say I agree with looking at that. There's a few long straights, but there's also a lot of slow corners. We'll start on the wet tires as well, which I think will probably be needing for most of this entire 12 minutes run through. So that's Santana done. Really high downforce, so they both agree, both mechanics, that we need high downforce. Of course we have a new mechanic right now. C1's understeer instead though. So I think we'll go with something in the middle instead. So something around here maybe. And both of them agree on long acceleration, so I think something around that should be fine. And wet tires for her as well, because intermediate is only going to last for like the first minute, then wet tires are needed. So let's take them both out on the track immediately here, so hopefully we can get some good times out as soon as possible. Well, it's the first time I've actually seen lightning and thunder in this game. There's a few riders behind me as well, exiting on intermediate tires as well. Let's see, I think, well, actually pretty, but I really like the lightning effect. It's a bit weird with the flash coming probably way too often, honestly, but it's only going to be lightning for the first 2 minutes here, maybe even only 1 minute. And the temperature just falls 6 degrees in the first 30 seconds here, so that's pretty weird as well. But let's just see what kind of lap times we can set on these tires. Okay, so they're both in the garage now. Both are pretty happy with downforce, so that's fine, but we need better handling and better speed balance as well, but speed balance is close to being great. So not looking too bad. We need to find out what we need to do with downforce, because I think I put one of them on high oversteer and one of them on high understeer. So it's probably somewhere in the middle, honestly. So I think we'll try something like this. I'll try putting speed balance close to the top speed as well. Downforce I'm just going to leave there. I'm going to put them on a set of super soft tires now because I want to try and rain practice really, because everyone is out on wet tires now. It's just gotten dry. We're 10 seconds slower than the best guys on on wet tires, which is really, really bad for us. Let's fix him as well here. So what do we have? A little bit more oversteer, I would say here. Something around there maybe. And a little bit more top speed as well. So let's have a little bit longer gear ratios. Like this and this. I think that's fine. Resistance, yeah, super soft. Tires, we're not going to use them that much in the race anyway, so that seems fine. And let's get them out on the track. Hopefully they can make like maybe 2 laps before the time runs out. Okay, so we didn't manage to actually win the practice because a few riders did manage to come out and set us the time on soft tires and super softs. I think we'll probably end up around 5th place and 4th and 5th place, but it's not bad compared we were down in last. We had a 145 on wets before, so this is like you can see 17-18 improvement per lap. And look at those setups, great, excellent, great. Whew. This is actually looking pretty good for the race, if only we didn't have those trouble with the neck braces on both riders as well. Okay, so I'm really happy about seeing this fast. I was kind of hoping for wet conditions. It's the only chance we have for something crazy to happen, because we need craziness if to also have a good result. Standard flat races, dry races are not going to help us. We need something weird to happen as well. So let's add car condition drop size low and higher engine modes no longer impact condition to Santana. And we'll just cover this because we of course used 2 different tires in practice, so we don't only get one the race trim for Evans this time. I'm not going to change setup apart from maybe the wheels. I should probably look a bit more at, well, it's actually not going to be that wet yet. So we'll probably start out on soft tires. Yeah, we'll start on soft tires with both of them probably. And with one of them will hopefully they both come out first and second, so we can back up with one of the cars here. But that's pretty much it. Let's just let's set them to power, not set them up to overtake, and what's the one for fuel? I think it's called attack. Okay, for engine of course. Overtake and engine. Both of them pretty poor start, but maybe we'll come out in first and second here. Has someone come out inside there? Wow, he just jumped for 5th to 1st there. I want Evans to back off now, but he won't. He will overtake Santana and I'll be pissed with him. Please allow teammate through. Okay, so we let through like 2 or 3 cars, 4 cars apparently, including our teammate of course. And he's just dropping so far down. How is he dropping so badly? He can't even plug the racing line at all. He's not plugged a single rider and lost in any time yet. He's just dropping down standing. This is so poor from him. He's not even doing anything. What is he doing? Okay, I can't wait to replace this rider. He's so useless. He can't defend a single position in any corner. He drops a position or 2 in every straight on every corner here. Look again, he drops a position this straight. Maybe not this straight, but then he goes down to 20th. He lost 4 positions in 1 straight there. Oh, he's bad. That's just all I have to say. We are going to overtake here as well soon, I think. The Raifus. Ju has gone away up front. I don't know if it's my soft tires who are just that much slower than all the guys around me, super soft tires. But hopefully I'll probably start dropping down 50 now because I need to save tire wear a little bit more, I believe, otherwise I'll run out soon. 32 laps, so we can either lap 10, 20 and 30 and do a 2-stop, or most likely we'll probably lap like lap 8, 16, 24 and do a 3 stop strategy that way. But it all depends on, is the rain going to get any worse, or is it just going to be like this stamp, which is right now where it's not really, the track is wet, but it's not wet enough for you to actually put on intermediates or wet tires at all, which is what I really hope for at the moment. Evans actually jumped Matissa and so that who's got into the pits already. It probably had a little bit of an accident. She wants to go on intermediates already. Below has been given a drive-through penalty for collision, so that's at least one rider. Right just goes past us right now. That's annoying because I know he's one of the worst riders in the entire race. At least as that's wise, but we can't do much about him. He just has a better car and probably also using more of his engine at the moment. Yeah, he's using orange-red. I'm using orange-orange. But we dropped down like 3 positions in this last sector here, which is really poor from us. You can see he is annoyed as well. Abeloa locks up, but he has a drive-through penalty as well, so he's screwed right now. He has damage. He has, so it's probably front wing damage. He's probably locked up, thrown into someone from behind. So he has to repair that, and then he has to do the drive-through penalty afterwards. Tires are way too high, so I think we'll go down to neutral for Santana, even though I want her to go a bit hard, just to defend her position for as long as possible. But Beauchamp is also really good. Evans locks up as well, so losing a bit of his tire wear in that corner. The good thing about it is a lot of the riders ahead of me will pit earlier than me, and I'll have the tire advantage at least in the middle of the race, probably not late in the race, where it'll go on to super softs again. But maybe I can go with one pit stop less than them, and then a bit faster than them in the middle part of the race. I don't know, but we'll see. Then Bela got in the pits here on new soft tires, dropped down to 18th place. Abeloa, of course, now going through for his, just gone through for his time check. I think we'll actually kill Evans this lap here and put him on, is the rain going to be any worse? No, it's not. Put him on new set of soft tires here, fuel option, let's just fill him up completely. Part seems fine, fast pit stop. And I think we might as well just go and overtake with him because we're going to stop a bit more with him anyway. Santa Ana is in 11th right now. Bit annoyed because I can see some of the riders ahead of her are coming out and already on fresh tires, so she's really lost at the moment. Fuel condition, fill her tank up as well. Pit strategy fast as well, and hopefully we come out in like 18th place and not 20th place. I think she'll come out in like 18th place. Actually, she won't even come out in 18th place. This is so bad for us. But I can't really do anything about it though. Just a good pit stop. I mean, it was a good pit stop. Come out in 18th place as I predicted. Below still in 20th. He's almost overtaking Evans even after being in pit twice. No, I'm not going to pit for Inters. That's stupid. It's not going to be wet enough for Inters anyway. Soft tires or super soft tires are faster anyway at the moment. The R has crashed, so that's one rider out. That's actually one of the leading riders out. So safety car here. Meaning we'll go low and conserve on our tires. And let's see how many riders will actually go into the pits here. We could go high and fast as well. And let's actually go high and see if we can overtake as many people who will go into the pits lane here now. So who will go into the pits? Maybe like 5-6 riders will go into the pits. I mean second actually didn't go into the pits, so that's probably a mistake by him. Dreyfus. The riders who go into the pits here will probably gain a lot more time than the riders who didn't. So I'll overtake like 2 riders here with Santana, and then she can't overtake anymore now, so she'll go down to conserve low. And Evans also took 1 rider as well, El Sadat. So what do we have? We can just put them both down to reserve now, and they'll slowly catch up with the train ahead of them. So now my tires, of course, looking like one of some of the oldest tires out here on the track. We actually didn't manage to completely close the gap with the safety car. That means it probably should have stayed out for another lap if it was right. but it isn't, so we'll have to stay with what it is right now. We have probably all the tires at the bottom of the peloton right now, which is not looking good, especially because they're of course all bunched together, so we're going to be slower than everyone else is. But yeah, let's see how we do here in the first couple of laps. Okay, so we're 14th and 19th still. Evans dropped down. Both of them have really bad tire wear at the moment. He's just locked up as well. It's actually looking like it's going to be more wet, so I'm thinking about, it's dry right now, but it's going to rain again at the moment, so I'm actually going to go on intermediate tires now. Which might be a mistake, but it's just about testing for Santana. He's at least more realistic to get a good result than he is. So fast pit stop on intermediates for Evans here now. Let's see where he comes out. He could probably, well, he will always be almost be lapped, so not really that interesting. But we'll probably put Santana in a lap, maybe 1 or 2 laps more out. His tire wear is so bad though, so I wanted to go in this lap here. Yeah, I know we shouldn't be out on Inters right now, but we can't really do much about it anyway. Okay, so I'm putting him 1 lap out more than I really want to on those tires, because these tires should not be out anymore. So put in at the moment fast pit stop on intermediate tires as well. I can't really see if it's getting any worse. This is annoying. Okay, it's not really getting that much worse. You can see just kind of on the edge there. That's not going that. It's worse than it was at the start of the race. So I mean, hopefully it'll keep on raining even more, so my intermediate tires look like a good decision. But you can see I'm getting lapped now with Evans as well, and I'm pitting in Santana now. She'll go on intermediate tires. Good pit stop for her though, so it's not too bad. First tires as well will also suit her nicely. I think she really needed those at the moment, so it's looking good. Let's see if it's anything that's actually worth using, or I don't think I would have gotten 17th anyway if I stayed on the soft tires like anyone else had, so I'm happy about my decision, honestly. Good news, one of the guys had pitted on intermediate tires, some of them went on softs. Let's see here, softs. Oh, it's still two I think have, oh, there's a couple of guys now on intermediate tires. So hopefully I have the speed advantage right now. Hopefully I'm the one gaining time, and some of the riders ahead of me who just went out on soft tires will have to pit a second time in a really short amount, and I might get an advantage over them. That's really what I'm hoping for at the moment. Evans meanwhile has completely lost bite of this. I pitted him way too early, but I didn't want to pit him on soft tires and then immediately change him over to intermediates afterwards as well. So I kind of had no choice with the timing there. I took a gamble, put him on out early, hoping it will rain more than it was probably expected to, and yeah, it just didn't pay off. So I put him out on a new set of intermediate tires. It's going to still keep on raining. 12 laps of fuel. I don't think he'll make it in this lap anyway, so it's actually a bit stupid of me. Yeah, he's already gone past the pit lane. So a lot of riders behind me going into the pits now. Will not help Santana a lot either way. The soft tire riders, it's probably losing time hopefully at the moment, but you can see I'm kind of coming up to the back of this group again. There's Abaloa, the only guy in 13th place on soft tires. Everyone else is on intermediates at the moment. And then a few riders, like 4 or 5 riders in top 7. So actually the top riders are probably losing the most from this. Matthias are now in the pits. You can see the guys are pitting now. Abaloa and Matthias are actually going to come out behind me. So now the question is, I think I will go 1 more lap maybe. So now Beauchamp coming into the pits. He came out in 2nd place on fresh tire, so he's looking really good for the race win here. But then should I pit now with my really worn out tires, try to go on the end on the next set of intermediates here. Like this, because I have enough fuel. I'm going to try that. It's probably going to be really hard on my wheels because of the tire degradation that I'm using at the moment. So we'll go medium high here with Santana, and we'll see for how long this will last. It'll probably be very difficult for us to get a good result here. Come out in 18th place. Who's behind us actually? Oh, that's my own teammate, of course. He's almost getting lapped by myself at the moment. He actually was lapped by Santana before I decided to pit here. So now it's just pretty much about when will we get lapped ourselves. and everyone's intermediate now, so our speed advantage has gone. Only thing we have going for us now is fresh tires, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Both Evans and Santana have pretty good tires at the moment, but they're also, Evans has no rider to overtake apart from his own teammate, who's behind him but are still ahead of him, so he's looking really poor. And I'm hoping we get that Finnish rider. I think she was called, I don't remember what she was called, but she'll probably replace him after the next race or so. Okay, so kind of good news. We're in 16 right now because some of the riders pitted have to go through the pit lane again to pits, but I don't think we'll beat them. There's still this Mateta guy actually on old intermediate tires. I think he maybe just went into the pit to get a new set of fuel up and maybe just stay out on the tires, which I don't really agree with. I think that's a really weird decision from him, but hopefully that means that's another rider we can beat. So that means we only need to beat one more rider, which is Valdez, who just overtook us. He also just overtook our teammate. So yeah, we just got overtaken again. Oh, that's the first place rider. So we got a lap, so it's at least a lap less we have to do at the end here. Evans, I think, has just got a lap twice now, so I think we could actually probably go really aggressive with him, since I mean his tires was one up, but we can at least use all his fuel up since he only has to do 2 laps less than the race leader. So he still has to do 3 laps. We'll just keep him here. I don't really know what we should do with him at the moment. I'm just hoping for like some of the guys here around 8, 9, 10, 10, 11, 12 to pit and come out behind Santa Ana. I don't think they will, because I'm just hoping that they drop fuel. I mean, they don't have enough fuel to make it to the end here. Okay, Santana has been overtaken again by Mateta, which is annoying, really annoying, because he's using less tire wear than she is. It's just he probably has better fitness. He's probably really tired, especially sitting with a neck brace in the car for such a long time. So first place, no, he didn't pit. I just thought he pitted. He's actually getting held up by Valdez. Mateta ahead of him. I don't think we'll get much more out of this race, honestly. I'm on lap 30 now. I still have excess fuel. Blue flag, of course, again for Santana. But she's not really struggling too much with keeping him behind her, because he is driving a broken car. Gerard. We are probably screwed here. Back up low. Let's just see if we can get to the end of the race. Evans. Chu, Tang, Antonov, Rogers, Vaninen are the guys I'm looking at right now. But they're almost at the end of the race. They're going to the last lap now. Vaninen is out of fuel. She's in 5th. She's at the top right of the screen in the purple car. He's going slow, but I don't think I'll manage to. Oh, I can't even. Oh, I got lapped. I forgot about that. Oh, if I didn't get lapped, I might have a chance, honestly. Ah, that's so annoying. Oh well, I can't do much about that. I mean, I don't even know if I would have had the fuel anyway to last to the end. But you can see how slow some of the riders are going now. Tang, look how slow he's going. He's so slow around the track right now. Might have beaten him and gotten 17th. But I would have been close anyway. See, I actually got ahead of him. I got in the pit lanes before he got to the finish line. So I would have beaten him anyway. Ah, that's annoying. But you can't really complain too much about that. I should... It's just my own fault. I shouldn't have got lapped. But it's really hard in these cars not getting lapped. Especially by cars who are so much faster than yours. Especially like I was 10 seconds slower in the practice than the fastest car, even when I was going full speed. So definitely some improvements may be made for season 2. But that's it for this video here. Maybe we'll get promoted if some cars have been cheating. Let's see. Now still 18 and 19. A few riders did get demoted 4 places. And yeah, he's the only guy who got demoted. Dembele. Other than that, we finished 18-19, 1 lap down with Santana, and Evans 2 laps down. That seems to be it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, consider leaving a like, comment and subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.